Good morning, I'm Matt with Medina Minute. Let's go in here and have a cup of coffee and see who we can run into. See what's going on around the square. Hey Cliff, how are you?
Matt, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you.
You got a minute?
Oh, absolutely.
Good, good. We have some questions.
Okay.
I'm gonna grill you.
Very good. I'm ready.
Good. So, you're kind of a new face in town.
Yes.
Relatively
new, yes.
Busted the behind to open the restaurant, freaking Light Walk last year. When, other than saying, come to my restaurant, when you have people visiting or you bring guests in from out of town, what do you tell them about Medina, or what do you show off? How do you explain this interesting mix of what we have here?
Well, you know, it's funny.
Disregard the snow.
Yeah, disregard the, well, it'll be gone. It'll be gone by
It'll
tomorrow,
be gone.
Right? You know, I tell people that, you know, and I do talk to a lot of people that have not been down here. And I tell people, I said, you know what? When you're passing 18 on 71, which a lot of people are like, well, I know the exit. Well, then you only
turn.
You only know, like, I don't know, a fraction of the story, because you need to turn, go into the city. And I tell people, I said, you know, we have a wonderful restaurant, scratch cooking, all these things are great.
Yeah.
This is what you want, you know. And I tell people all the time. I was in, you know, I was a partner of a restaurant at Eaton up on Chagrin, and basically it's a life center.
Right.
And there's Crocker Parks out there, and I said. And I tell people all the time, I said, you know, the funny thing about Medina, the square, especially in this historic district, is developers are trying to build this. And they can't copy it.
You can't.
You can't, I mean,
No,
as much,
you're right.
we have First and Main in Hudson. And it's a very cute little shopping center, and they try to make it look a little historic. This is what you want.
Yeah,
and if you want
this is
to
real.
experience this, you got to come down and see it. And hey, you know what? If you feel like eating at House of Hunan while you enjoy the square and the story, and you're shopping, you're walking to all the stores, great.
Yeah.
If you feel like coming to Lager Vine, that's even better for me. But hey, you know what? You got to get down and at least see it.
Just get here.
So.
Do you? I'm curious. You mentioned the gazebo and the courthouse. Do you have a favorite building on the square? When you're driving through town, is there one that you just kind of stop and think, "That's cool"?
It's going to be the firehouse across the way. Yeah,
okay.
It really is. Only because.
I mean, it's straight across from your restaurant, so you can't miss it. It's bright red.
Yeah, and it's got one of those character buildings that I think when you look back at Norman Rockwell paintings and stuff, which I grew up with, my grandparents had all those hanging on the walls.
Yeah.
This is what you saw. You know, this is what you see, and it's just such a huge chunk of history. And I know there's been fires and different things go on in the square and the rebuilding process, and even what they did with the Second Soul building, it still fits what you want to see.
We've definitely had fires and weather. I think we just need locusts, and we've hit about everything.
You've gotten every major disaster. Maybe an earthquake and a tornado mixed, you know, would be nice, but I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
No, not so much.